All right, Shalom, good people. Welcome back to the channel. And I'm going to go straight in, as you can see in the title. Now, it was only right that I touched on this topic or this story of the brother Hassan Sharif because he's from the same place I'm from, which is Newark, New Jersey, aka Brick City, right? Now, the brother Hassan Sharif was a imam, a leader of the oldest masjid in Newark. That was the first one to ever to be built. And he was elected to be the leader of that Pacific Masjid on South Orange Avenue. Now I have to touch on it because something awful happened. The brother was murdered in cold blood in front of the mosque where he taught at. I think the brother was going for his first prayer. Mind you, I'm not a Muslim. I have family members that's Muslim and also friends. So I think around 6, that's the first prayer they do. You know what I mean? But even though I'm a Hebrew Israelite, it still hurt me to see how that brother was done. Despite our differences of our doctrine, what I feel as though that shouldn't have happened. And I do feel like it was an inside job. I feel like it was some jealousy and envy too as well with that brother, because what he was doing, I know people that know him. The brother was an advocate on stopping gang violence. He used to protest and march because we know in the city of Newark, where I'm from, is Wild Wild West and all over the place with these young people just killing each other and people just dying from stray bullets, not having nothing to do with nothing. That goes on in every ghetto. We know that. But the brother was, trying to be peaceful and make the environment safe for the children and the elders and for like-minded people, working people, not the little nasty thugs on the streets. But I feel as though that was an inside job because the brother had a lot going on. And also, the brother was known for when people wanted to turn themselves into the police, they'll call him up, they'll go to the masjid, so it could be a peaceful arrest. Because we know 9 times out of 10, the police will shoot a black man first. But a lot of people will go to that brother for refuge because they know 9 times out of 10, they will be getting arrested and not get hit with bullets from the police. So the brother did a lot of good things, man. Also, he worked with the church around the corner because the lady, she was on the news. She said he was a good brother. They was working together to keep the community safe. But somebody took that away when they took this brother's life, right? I think it was an inside job. The man is an imam. He's the leader of the church. And a couple of weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, somebody tried to attempt to assassinate the man then. But then he put belt to ass and took the man's weapon away because I heard the man was nasty with the hands. I'm just upset about this whole thing because I know it was an inside job and I know a lot of other Muslims know what's going on. I'm going to go out and say, I know people may get upset, people that, family members that's Muslim, friends I have that's Muslim. That was some nonsense. The first time that brother, life was on the line when they tried to take his life the first time, all the Akis should have came together. All the masjids like Rock Mines and everybody should have came together to that brother's defense. To say, you know what, they're trying to assassinate somebody that's trying to do good in the community. That's a damn shame, man. My heart go out to his family and his friends, man. That was really his friends. Because I believe that was an inside job. Nobody could tell me otherwise. Because at the end of the day, that man was not supposed to get killed on sacred ground. That's supposed to be sacred ground. You don't handle business like that over there. But that's all the part of the last days, man. The spirit's on people right now. They're not going to care about no church, no masjid, no place to worship, or nothing. The demons that's in people, they're very bloodthirsty in these last days. We in the last days. They walked up on this man during prayer time and ended his life for whatever reason. I think it was some jealousy and envy. And I know it was an inside job because you don't walk up on a leader like that. And he shouldn't have been an easy target like that, period. Where all our keys was at, I'm calling you out. Why does it take an Israelite to say something? And for the mayor, Raz Baraka, you're a Muslim. Not once have you spoke or held a press conference about this situation. You know how much that brother meant to Newark. You know that. You're a Muslim yourself. A Muslim's supposed to be sacred to each other. That's what your Quran say. Your Quran also says, in 475, you're supposed to defend another Muslim if they're being oppressed and they can't defend themselves. So as soon as the brother was attacked the first time, Raz should have been there and said, we're going to have a police escort in front of the masjid every day. But they didn't do that. That's why I said something what with the story smelled fishy. I don't trust it. But like I said, once again, man, and also I wanted to bring up because I was watching the news commissioner. I mean, not the news commissioner. I was watching the police commissioner speak on it. And I ain't like how he tried to throw in Hamas. Ain't no listen. Some that a dirty Newark nigga did ain't got nothing to do with no Hamas or some anti-Islamic hatred stuff. It was somebody that was jealous and envious of that man, and they took him out. But guess what? Karma gonna come back around. And I tell all you brothers, I'm not trying to put no battery in nobody's back. I'm just saying you let the Lord handle it. Because at the end of the day, the brother Hassan Sharif, he was against the violence. That black on black violence. So he wanted to, if he could speak to you from the grave, he wanted to tell y'all to go out there and pursue these men. Let the police do their job. Let God do the job. Because this really kind of upsetted me, man, even though I'm not a Muslim, but it still hurted me to see how that brother went out. There's always somebody trying to do something positive, and there's always a nasty, disgusting, decrepit bastard in the background lingering. And once again, I'm going to keep stressing it. It had to be an inside job. You niggas was jealous of this man, and you made sure he got a spacious grave. Disgusting. Let me get a scripture for you out the good book. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the Lord said, because sin shall be at its all-time high, the love of many shall wax cold. See, people are cold-hearted because what you did, that was a cold-hearted thing they did to that brother. Walked up on him point-blank range and shooting the man up. That ain't do nothing to nobody but try to be positive and make the community safe, man. And I don't care who like what I said, whoever have an issue, I don't care. I'm going to speak the truth, whether people like it or not. And as always, don't sleep on the good book. And shalom, subscribe if you want. I'm out.